Hey everybody, I hope you're all doing well. Well, today is day one of the 21-day juice fast, right? Remember this from yesterday? So, I remember I told you guys I ordered all of those teas online and I had to, get them all together. And I have my chickpeas because you see, for lunch, we're supposed to do a veggie smoothie with kale and chickpeas, right? Kale, burro bananas, and chickpeas. I got my burro bananas in the fridge, right? So I have all my teas together. I get ready to make my tea, and then I realize I remembered everything except my sugar. So bummed. But it's enough for 1 cup. So, it still counts. So let's go ahead and make the breakfast herbal tea. Okay? So I have the water here and it just started boiling. Okay? So I'm actually going to turn it off because this is tea. We don't need it to boil. Alright? You remember our breakfast herbal tea, sarsaparilla, burdock, and sea moss. So I have my burdock tea. I have my sarsaparilla tea. And my sea moss gel is right here. It's already ready, the sea moss gel. Okay, got a good look at that. So let's go ahead and put everything in there. So let's get a spoonful of sea moss. It's a nice big one. The flavor doesn't bother me. It really doesn't have a taste. It does have a sea smell to it because it is seaweed, a species of red algae. So it does have a sea smell to it, but not really a taste. So I have that in there. Now I'm going to put in my sarsaparilla tea. And my burdock. You have to be careful when you open these and make sure you move the bag down. More times than I care to admit, I've ripped the top of the tea bag. And the real reason it's a problem see, I think I did. Oh, no, this one is open on the side, so we're going to have to use a different one. So let me grab another burdock tea. So let me tell you what happened, right? While we do this, let me talk to you. Let's talk. So I'm out of agave syrup, and like, well, why you don't just go to the store and get another one, Wendy? Well, let me tell you why. Because the ball and chain, we're not together, my husband, but he still helps me out. My car needed an oil change, and he offered to drop it off for me. So last Monday, he dropped off my car and told them to to do the oil change, and that the airbag for the passenger side was coming up, that something was wrong with it, right? So after he leaves, I remember that I wanted to get a bump, but a dent out of my rim. I have this thing with curves, but we don't need to talk about it. So I have it's covered under my warranty. So no more than 30 minutes after my car is dropped off, I call the guy who's caring for my car and tell him that I also want the rim fixed, and I leave all the warranty information and my name and number. The next morning, Tuesday morning, he calls my husband and says the car is ready to be picked up. And then he calls me and I'm like, what are you talking about? It shouldn't be ready that quick. I'm like, did they fix the rim? And the guy, so then my husband calls him back, and the guy says, no, that he didn't listen to his messages. So then he says, can you email it to me? So then on Tuesday, I email him all the information. Wednesday, so I'm going to move this around a little bit. I'm going to turn it back on now. So Wednesday, he, again, instead of calling me, even though I've now emailed him and called him, told him it's my car, call me with anything that you need. He continues to call the ball and chain every time. So then he calls him and he says that he hasn't heard back from the warranty and could we call the warranty? And he does this at the end of the day. On Wednesday, he messages again. He messages my husband and says that he needs the phone number because they haven't called him back. So this is when he finally calls me. I give him the phone number to my warranty and I tell him, call me if you need anything. The next day, he again calls my husband and says they won't take, that it was denied and that they won't take the claim. He does this in the evening. And I said, when my husband tells me what happened, I said, maybe it's because he's filing it in your name and not in mine. So the next day we find out that's exactly what the problem is. So I call my warranty. I open up the claim myself. I call him again and leave it to him, leave him a message telling him all this. Then the woman, when I called my warranty, she said she was going to call him too. Right? So this is now Thursday and Friday. We both leave messages for this man, telling him that it's my car, to file it in my name. And now the weekend comes. Saturday, Sunday, don't hear anything, of course not. Then yesterday, he calls my husband again and says, can you call your warranty and have them call me? Which means he lost their phone number because I had given it to him. And I was like, call them for what? What is wrong with this dude? And I said, you know what I bet he did? After filing it in your name, even though I called him and left him a message and then emailed him, I bet you he filed it again with your last name. Even though I've told him my name, which is not the same last name as my husband's, I bet you he filed it with your last name. So now here is Tuesday, and this man has had my car since last Monday. And I called him again, and he still has not returned my call to even let me know the status if he has finally realized this is my car in my name, the warranty is in my name, and you need to file it in my name. Tuesday, 8 days this man has had my car, and I'm still waiting for him to call me back and tell me that he has figured out it is my car and he needs to put my name on the claim. Outrageous. So my tea is done. So let me go ahead and pour my cup. Alrighty. So, for those of you joining me, and you can join at any time, no matter when you come across this video, 21-day juice fast, breakfast herbal tea. Now you see what's next, right? It's also fruit smoothie, right? Strawberry, mango, fresh squeezed orange juice. I have some sour oranges in the fridge. I do have some frozen strawberries. I don't have any mango right now. But after I drink my tea, I am going to make a strawberry smoothie and put some of the sour orange juice in it. Okay? So we'll see. I might make a video of that too. Okay? You never know. But let's go ahead and have our day one breakfast herbal tea. Be well. Mwah.